Alright guys, before we get going, let's hit that like and subscribe button and on to the Seekers.
Alright, welcome back guys. We have a new Minimate review. These are these fun VHS animated style Minimate box sets and stuff. This is actually from San Diego Comic-Con. It's one of their exclusives. They also have a video game Turtles exclusive that comes in a box. It looks like the Super Nintendo SNES original game. I will get that at some point in time. I actually am not. I'm not in a hurry to get it because it's just a bunch of repaints. They look like the video game. Honestly, if the box wasn't so cool, so this is how far I've turned around since I started these awesome boxes. I don't like the boxes. Save us some money. Charge us $30 for a Ziploc bag full of Minimates, and I'll be happy. And now I'm talking about buying the TMNT SNES Minimate box set just for the box and never take it out of the box. My problem with those is like you can't really do pictures with them because you have to have a video game backdrop. Like I'll be fighting video game style bad guys, which who knows, that could be coming, but still, it's like I can't really take pictures of those because of the backdrop. So I won't be getting the Turtles one. I will probably get it sometime when I haven't bought toys for like a month and a half and I get the itch and I need to buy something, so I'll go back and pick it up then. Otherwise, if it's like 40% off, I'll probably pick it up. I love that game, the arcade game at our local arcade. We were my parents forbid me to go there, me and my brother to go there, and me and other friends would like just lie to our parents, bike up to the arcade in the afternoon with like a $10 worth of quarters, and we'd play that game until we won. And usually there's only like two guys left. That I always lost all my quarters. I'm not a gamer, but that game means a lot to me, but not enough to where I can't wait a month or two or 6 months or a year to pick it up just on some kind of discount somewhere. I still got this. This is a box of repaints. I know on previous videos, this is another thing where I'm going to eat my words. I said, just give us a box set of Seekers, repaint them all, and we won't complain. This is awesome. This is something I want. It's a cheap repaint, but it's a very probably the most acceptable cheap repaint you could ever get. Is these Seekers. It's great to have them because I just took my Decepticons and increased the volume by probably, I don't even know how many well, that's right, we got like Galvatron, so we can't really use them with them. I can't even remember what we have. Do we have like 5? We can use 5 Decepticons at the same time without having to overlap other figures, because we got the Starscream, Coronation Starscream too. The fact that I got this, I finally have enough Decepticons where I'm like extremely happy with them. Like it doesn't feel I can actually do stuff with them. Unlike G.I. Joe and Cobra, where there just is not. There's like 5 people per team. It's not enough for me to be satisfied yet with having them. So me being the entitled collector, Minimate collector that I am. So that's great that we got this. My only disappointment, my only little tiny complaint is they wish they would have at least put out the effort to give us the 4th character being something original. They gave us Shockwave. I love Shockwave. He's one of my favorite Decepticons. He's so creepy and so awesome. Like he's a very cool Decepticon. But we got the Chrome version of him. One of the disappointments of this line is we got just awesome Transformers, and then they started giving us repaints of everything. So there's that other. I thought I had the first animated VHS, which was also an exclusive. And that one, I thought I had it, but I can't find it. But that one is another one. If I don't have it, I'll get it on discount. But it's got nothing but repaints, and I kind of almost I thought the Metallica was something I would like more, but the dull look from the TV show, honestly, that's what I really like more, is these versus the Chrome versions and stuff. They're all great. they're all amazing. It's just that there's a lot of repaints, of course, and you know, I kind of feel like they may have jumped the gun on the Transformers movie. Like maybe they should have put out a little bit more from the G1 season 1 and 2, and then I think 3 is still before the movie. But it would have been nice to get just a few more Decepticons and then switch over to that 86 Transformers, because all those characters, like so many characters, changed in that. You know, from one or after that movie, you know, with Megatron and Galvatron and the Seekers and can't think of who they turned into, but anyways, enough rambling. Back to this. We have this other awesome you know, box set. It looks like a VHS for us Gen Xers that grew up on VHS movies. We even had the Art Asylum and the PX you know, symbol on there. Very old school. You know, some throwbacks, especially to Art Asylum. Let's take the slipcover off real quick. So here's a money shot. You know, just it's not just the gosh, darn it, the window. It's not just the window. It's that part right there. This side right here. The fact that it looks like that old school VHS. You know, the videos were crap. You know, crap. The stuff that we grew up with was fine. The VHSs were fine. They were amazing that we had all these video rental stores, but it was funny going to DVD and then watching movies with my friends, because I was the first person in my clique that had a DVD player by a few years. I got one like right away. And my friends would come over and they would say, you know, the resolution doesn't look that much better with a DVD, and then we would pop in a VHS like a couple movies later, and they're just like, oh my god, what a step down, you know. So it's for as nostalgic as it was, they weren't what we have now, thank God. But yeah, you got those little stickers on them, the Please Be Kind Rewind, 2-night rental. It's just a fun case for Minimates. Like, again, I won't be throwing this out at all. I'll be saving this, putting it on a shelf. It does have some stuff on the top, Transformers, animated Minimates Divide and Conquer, and that's just their normal business stuff. It doesn't want to stand up on its own, so that's why I had the stands underneath it. But yeah, it's a great little case. Actually, let's just turn this thing off. We've seen the... So yeah, we have you know, the Decepticons here. We got the 3 Seekers. Like I said, they're just a general repaint. They didn't change up the faces at all, which is kind of a little disappointing. But there is some paint on the wings. You know, and there's even a set like this for you know, the gosh darn it, the current Transformers that are coming out right now from that cartoon that ended a few years ago that wasn't very good. You know, they had a 3-pack with these guys in them. These guys, I would never know their name. You know, I know like maybe 3 Seekers names, but I don't know Acid Storm, Ion Storm, Nova Storm. Like, I don't know who these characters are. I know they're just a shameless way of selling more toys, but at the same time, a very acceptable way of selling more toys. So, and then there is some writing on here. I suppose my lighting isn't going to be the best. When the Autobots need a part from Cybertron to save Optimus Prime, they must get past Shockwave and his space bridge to reach Ratchet's workshop. But Megatron has a plan and sends his Rainmakers, Acid Storm, Ion Storm, Nova Storm, to seed the clouds with acid rain and stop the Autobots in their tracks. That's actually pretty awesome. Minimates stand approximately 2 inches tall, feature interchangeable parts, and are fully posable. There sure isn't a lot of accessories with this either. Let's take them. Actually, let's just take them out of the sleeve and do a tray shot. Yeah, there's nothing in there. It's just the 4 figures. Again, they got that dull look to them, but these still threw a little bit of paint on them. Well, I guess they have their stands, but there ain't much going on here, unfortunately. Let's take them out and actually get a closer look at them. Okay, so here they are out of the box and just kind of on the turntable. Yeah, like I said, there's not much going on here. No accessories, nothing. Like, just the most plain Jane box that you can get. Like, yeah, again, happy to get these Seekers. Really need them. Could have thrown another character. Could have thrown in a cool accessory. Optimus's head on a table or something, like from the comics. I don't know. would have been nice to get something extra. And I realized that when they do, when they talk, I've heard people from the company talk about how they do exclusives. They want it to be the ones that most people, like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, they want it to be ones that people aren't going to care about as much. Like, they're not going to go crazy trying to find, like, you know, they want to do stuff for new people, but they don't, you know, they don't want to do it on the retail side of things or whatever. They just want to make them exclusive. Since they're harder to get, less people are probably going to want them. I thought that's what they said. Maybe I'm misquoting big time. If anybody wants to correct me in the comments section, please, like, go right ahead. But again, grateful to get 3 new Decepticons. Whatever, it's good enough, I guess. Like, you know, it's box set's cool, gonna look amazing on a shelf. You know, whatever. But let's do some pictures. I got some ideas. We're definitely gonna do the cover with these guys. It should be pretty cool, so let's get to that. So, we're basically just emulating the cover of the box set, and it turned out pretty good. Just go for a nice and low angle. Make them all 3 of them look nice and big. This picture turned out pretty good for you know, something so simple. I don't think we're getting too crazy with this video or anything. We're definitely just featuring the Seekers mostly, but yeah, this just kind of an easy thing. Like, if you guys ever run out of ideas, what am I going to do? One of the best things you can do is maybe get the box art. What I like to do a lot of the time, if I want to feature a character, is I'll just do Google Images. I'll find like a ton of images, and then I'll look at something. It's somebody else's art. I'll look at it, and I'll think, you know, I'm just going to do this picture, whatever. And then by the time you're done, it's not even the same picture a lot of the time. This obviously is the same as that. I don't know, is that a comic cover or a VHS cover of some type? Like, where is this image from? If you guys know. Or is this original? I'm just curious. But yeah, that's basically what I do sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes I just take, you know, pictures that I find on Google Images or wherever, and I try to redo them. Even something like this, it's like, you know, I can make a really cool picture with the Red Skull and 3 Hydra agents in the background, or maybe a Master Ultron with Ultron drones in the background. Like, you can really redo this picture with in a lot of different ways. You could do a Nick Fury, maybe with some stealth team. Avengers, you know, because there is a stealth suit like Captain America and Iron Man. Like, you know, you can just take this picture and do whatever you want with it, and that's what I did. I'm taking the easy way out. Even the next picture I know I'm gonna do, it ain't gonna be the biggest thing in the world. It's gonna be pretty light, pretty tame, but it's a picture I've wanted to do since they announced it. So let's go on to that picture. All right, so here is our picture. It's, you know, like I said, it's a nice, simple picture. Yeah, let's get that. There you go, about right there. You know, like I said before, like, I like to search wallpapers, stuff like that on Google Images if I don't have any ideas. And today, when I found out this was showing up in my house, I went out and Googled right away about Seekers, you know, and this is like one of the first pictures that came up was something similar to this, and I just wanted to kind of emulate it, get these guys all together. Obviously, Starscream's in charge here, and just kind of have some fun with them. So I just get them all together, you know, get the team together. So pretty awesome. Again, like, I'm getting more and more excited now that I have these, because I can just imagine these 3 taking on some Transformers, which is kind of next what we're gonna do next with them. We are gonna get you know, some kind of big scene going. The last one was pretty simple and easy. This one's very simple, very easy. Getting the symmetry as close as I did, which isn't very good, was actually kind of a pain, but it's still a pretty simple shot. But you know, this next shot, we're gonna put a little bit more effort into it. So let's go to that. Oh man, this one definitely turned out better than I thought it would. Yeah, it turned out very cool. I really like the lighting to it. Well, it could be a little bit brighter, I think. But yeah, just have the Seekers in pursuit of Bumblebee. Originally, I was only going to have the 3 guys, the 3 Seekers coming after him. But then there's a little bit of space up top for Starscream that fit him perfectly. So, yeah, I got one of them up on a blast stand. Honestly, this just reminded me of how much Minimate stands suck. I had to go through like 3 stands. I tried to find all the red ones just so it was nice and red effect, and then I couldn't find one that his foot fit on the peg hole. Like, drive me nuts. So like, really, it's a clear one. It's not even a red one. It's a clear stand. So I tried this one. I tried this one. And there's still one over there. The pegs don't fit at all. So yeah, that's right. You know, Minimate stands that just don't work on every Minimate. So that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. I still got a really cool picture out of it. I just wrecked. But yeah, the 3 Seekers in pursuit. I didn't know what to do with this antenna back there, so I just threw a piece of electricity on there just for, like, why not? But made a cool Cybertron picture, especially featuring the Seekers and then Bumblebee. So we got a little guest star outside the Seekers and Decepticons for this picture. And putting that polyester fuzz, I see people use polyester fuzz, and they tend to put it to where it's in focus. The big trick is to put it in places that aren't in focus. That's what makes it so actually seem like smog. And when I focus back there, even the stuff like midway through kind of gets a little blurry. So it really helps with your pictures. But anyways, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the description of the video for my Instagram and Facebook page. Check out some of my playlists and stuff. There's all sorts of cool stuff in my playlists for figure photography. So otherwise, guys, we'll see you at the next video. Bye now.